Justin, tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I am Justin O'Connell. I live in Millville, Mass, and I'm 22 years old.
Yep.
And I have scoliosis. Scoliosis is a curvature of the spine, and I fell in love with fashion with running a couple of years ago after my scoliosis surgery.
How did you transition to running after having a surgery like that? What made you think, now I want to run?
After my 11-hour scoliosis surgery at Children's Hospital in Boston, I couldn't walk for a long time, and in my mind I'm like, I gotta do something. I gotta get moving, and as a step post-op, I'm like, why not try running?
Most people would think, let's just walk. Let's start with that, but you went right to the running.
I did.
That's pretty amazing. How long did it take you to get into the, because you ran the Boston Marathon. What got you to that point? How long did it take to get to that condition where you could run the Boston Marathon?
Let's see. I had my back surgery in June of 2006, so I first started with the 5K in 07, and I just decided, I'm like, sure, why not? Let's try a 10K. And then I kept on building, and then in April, and last November, I'm just like, sure, why not? Let's try running the Boston Marathon and see what happens.
Well, tell us what happened, because you didn't get to make it through because of what happened. What was the feeling like running the Boston Marathon and then getting that news towards the end?
So I was running the Boston Marathon with the guide, and the crowd was amazing. We were having just the time of our lives, and then we made it to mile 22. We were just about at Pot Break Hill, and all of a sudden we started hearing like people, like random fans on the sideline saying, "Hey, there was a bombing at the finish line." And me and my friends and guy were like, "No, that really can't be true." And my two best friends were at the finish line, so we were all kind of like worried about that. And so we just kept on walking / running because no one officially gave us the official information on what to do. So we made it to the church at mile 24 with probably about a couple of hundred other runners, and we pretty much were told to stay in the church. And then after that, we were, for the last 2 hours of the day, we were put onto the side of the streets because they were trying to clear all the buildings out in Boston, trying to evacuate everyone out of the city.
That was a scary day.
It really was, and I knew about 40 to 50 runners actually running in the marathon this year, so instantly, it wasn't about finishing the race at all for us, it was just about making sure all 40 and 50 of us were okay and safe.
How did you find that out? Because cell phones were down. I know Facebook was a big help for a long time. So what was that process like, trying to connect with everybody you were running with?
At first, we were all panicking, but thank God my guide actually was in contact with a lot of different people through Facebook and stuff, I guess. And when I finally actually got a hold, because I had family members along the course, so I instantly was like, okay, let's just, I need to find my mom, and so I found my mom, and she was okay, but we kept running because we weren't really sure what was really going on.
Yeah.
And then once we got into our Kenmore Square, it was just all chaotic, and then before they shut the phone service down, I was able to actually talk to one person in my town and like write a status on my Facebook saying I'm okay, and then the word just kind of kept on getting around from there.
Now you're automatically qualified for next year's. Is that correct? Everybody that ran this year is welcome to run next year as well? All
5,000 of us runners who didn't finish in 2012 will get the opportunity to run in this year's Boston Marathon.
Do you think some people are going to be afraid to take that chance, or do you think even more people will come out to run next year?
I honestly think everyone's just going to come out, and it's going to be bigger and stronger than ever. Us as runners, we don't take no for an answer.
Do you consider yourself a runner? Is that, somebody's a biker, somebody's a football player. You consider yourself a runner?
I actually do.
Yeah.
Some days I have my moments, but I'm like, yeah, every day that I get out there, I'm a runner.
How do you feel physically? I mean, the surgery was, we said, what, 7 years ago?
Yep. My surgery was June 26th of 2006 at Children's in Boston. My surgery was 11 hours long.
Wow. And how do you feel today physically?
I'm doing really good. Standing taller and happier than ever.
Do you think that changed your life?
Oh, God. The scoliosis surgery changed my life in so many ways. And because of this, I've met hundreds of thousands of friends from all over the world that I actually connect with and talk to and help with their condition.
Now, you do a lot of work with the Kennedy-Donovan Center.
I do.
Tell me about that.
So I met this guy named Steve. He's really good. And
Steve's with us today. Hi, Steve. So go ahead. Talk about Steve. Talk about the Kennedy-Donovan Center.
The can't say the word. Center is amazing. It really is. That they do so much great work for every single person, and the support system's really amazing. And right now, I'm trying to find a job right now.
Yeah. What do you like to do?
I love to help people.
Yeah. So what kind of job are you looking for? You could throw, maybe somebody's listening.
Pretty much anything that's helping people.
Yep. Awesome. Steve, jump on the mic for a second. Let's talk to Steve here. Steve, talk about Justin.
You know, he just has a great personality. His only limitation is that he can't lift more than 10 pounds.
Okay.
But, you know, he can work 20 hours a week for someone.
Plenty of jobs.
And do a fantastic job.
Yeah.
He has computer skills. He does, you know, and he has, you know, like I say, great personality. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
And for people who don't know what the Kennedy-Donovan Center is, explain that a little bit.
Well, we work with the mentally challenged, and we find them work. We work one-on-one, and also just visits, that type of thing, and for them to work independently, that type of thing.
Yep.
So that they have their own jobs, they pay their own taxes, they live an independent life.
Yeah. Which is so important, that sense of independence.
Exactly.
Yeah. Justin, jump back on the mic here. Justin, what else do you like to do besides running?
I love to. I'm also trying to become a motivational speaker.
Oh, nice.
Try to inspire people.
Yep.
And I just love to be with friends and family.
Yeah.
Watch movies.
Movies. All right, let's talk movies. What's your favorite movie? That's my subject.
I like any comedy pretty much, like Fever Pitch.
Fever Pitch is good.
Yeah.
Sports comedies, that kind
Yeah.
of thing. I mean, that's based in Boston, so that's really neat.
Exactly.
I saw R.I.P.D. the other day. It's still in the theater, and that had Boston all over it. Fenway was in it. It was really neat.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure speaking to you. And if you could say anything to anybody out there, Justin, you're so motivated and motivational. Give us some words of wisdom, some motivational words of wisdom.
No matter what you're going through in life, just never ever give up and always go for your dreams.
Yep, and you're living proof of that.
Thank you
Running
so
the
much.
marathon. Could you have finished without huffing and puffing?
If I had the chance to this year in 2013, I would have finished.
Yeah.
Maybe crawling, but I would have finished no matter what.
Most people would be in your position crawling over that. I know I would. I don't think I'd get. I can't even do the 5Ks. I'm just trying to get to that point. So you're.
We'll carry you.
Yeah, thanks. Justin, thank you very much. Justin
Thank you.
O'Connell. Steve, thank you very much from Kennedy-Donovan Center. And good luck with everything, Justin.
Thank you so much for everything, guys.